Wasaiti Saka. Yahat. And do a so. I'm over here in Glacier Bay. Gus Davis. That's my Adze block. It has Fred Fulmer and then Saka is my sugar name 2024 to 2026. It's my Adze block art. You can look at other videos that I have. But this is what I saw on this block when I'm adzing over since 2024 and decided to develop it as time goes along. I think it's pretty cool. Zoom in on it. I've been working on this one block here, adzing on it, so I'm going to continue with that right now. So I have my lip adze right here. It's a baby lip adze, and here's what I'm doing here. I'm just, this block of wood is it's heavier over on this side, bulges out more than this side. So I'm just kind of like taking it down and even it up. But I want to show you how I do that. It's a nice blistery warm day here in Gus Davis, 59 and 60 degrees. Feels like a heat wave to me. So, but I had this block of wood soaking in some water because it was pretty dry, and I just wanted to re-add moisture to it because I prefer carving wood when it's green. So I had it soaking in water for quite a long time. So it's reintroducing moisture, kind of like a tongue twister. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this around. I'll add it from this point. This is a great adze for removing wood. My wife calls it chop time. Beautiful sunny day. So I decided it was time to go ahead and continue working on shaping this. Get it ready to put a design on it. But all the blocks of wood that I have, I go through and prep them similar to this, like this. So I've been doing it for a long time to where I can just go ahead and put a design and start working on it. But when I'm doing this like this, I also take a look at the wood, see where the knots are at. If I see knots, and if there's knots there, then I determine whether I'm going to have it be below the lip and chin line down here or up above in the forehead. I take a look at that and determine which is going to be the top side and which is going to be the bottom side, meaning forehead side or chin side. The nice thing about this adzing block here is it's high, so you can stand up and adze as well, and I like that. When you have the smaller lower ones, then you're sitting down all the time, and I like to do both. So there's a knot right here that's developing. Because a lot of times as you see a little tiny knot, small, but as you're going deeper and deeper, then it can get bigger and bigger as well. So what I'll do is I'll reintroduce my center line. As I remove some wood, I'll put a center line on here, and then I'll balance it up. I'll put a design on one side, and then I'll transfer that to the other side. Then I'll start to carve it down. But this is always a process right here. Prepping the block of wood, alder wood, for getting it ready. Like I said, my wife calls this the chop time, where as a viewer, you can see that I'm removing the wood. I always say I'm, carving out my future one wood chip at a time, which is true. But I love making wood chips. I love carving. So this is starting to come along nicely here. So let me take a look at it. I think I might remove a little bit over here. So when you're carving, you always have an awareness of where your hands are at, where the blade is at, and how you're carving or hitting and removing the wood. Make sure that you're not in the way. I usually put it down here. You know why? Because if it slips off here and the blade hits on that concrete down there, it can ding that blade, the edge, and it's a pain in the butt. It's not worth it. So I don't do that often enough, or do it at all. That's the first time I did, and so gotta always keep the tools that we're using and mindful of them. So this is a block of alder wood from up here in Glacier Bay. It was painted on the ends there, a gray color, gray paint, to help lock the moisture in. But there's only so much of that you can have really happen at a time. So when, like I said, when it's raining outside, I'll put it out in the grass and let the rain on it. Got a sink inside the garage there where I can soak it in a tub sink in the garage there like that. So then I put that down in a safe way. So I'll bring this over. I might remove some wood from the back too. Let me go ahead and show you how that is. Now I'll take it down more to straighten out the edge, straighten it out this way, and flatten it out, because eventually it will get hollowed out. This is a square block of wood now. I call it like SpongeBob, because it's square, but eventually it'll get rounded up here for the forehead, then rounded down here for the jawline, the mouth, lips, nose, eyes, and forehead. So I'll bring this over a little bit to show you what I've been doing here. So this is the bottom, and you can see the gray paint on there. And so I have pretty much getting it close this way like that to get it somewhat even, pretty close. Then I'll go reestablish a center line all the way around. Then I'll start to put a profile on one side. Use tracing paper, transfer it over the other side, and then get ready to start carving. So in the back, just removing some of the wood. I just wanted to make this a little bit more even. And I can go a little more if I want, but eventually this is going to get carved out. So that's that. Put that right there. This was the adze that I was using. It's a lip adze. I call it the baby lip adze because it kind of comes up like that. Well, you can see it right there. This is an elbow adze because this looks like an elbow. And so I use these adzes, and they're working too. They work real wonderful. So anyways, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sharpen these up a little bit more. Take a look at the block of wood I have. I've got another small block of wood that I've been working on, and I'm soaking it right now because I'm going to hollow out the back some just to lighten it up. So with that, I'll talk with you later. Have a great day. Ixsixia'n Satsu. And let me see if I can figure out how to, I think I can close it off that way.